Good morning, everybody. It's February, and for the first time in our farming career in Griffin, Indiana, we slept in our house last night. It was marvelous. I am so toasty, so much better than sleeping in a tent in January and February over there. So I'm excited to have spent our first night in our house. The sun's rising to the south, as it always does in the celestially challenged universe. The question is, how are we going to spend this marvelous February day? Because March is we're going to go plant this field, and it's 50% fertilized. So I'm thinking task number one is to get the fertilizer attached to the tractor and fertilize this field. Now, I have no idea whether you can fertilize a field 100% before you actually put the seed in, but we're going to try it. I asked a couple people, including our farming consultant. He said he's never done that, but we'll give it a try. Our wheat, however, is growing gangbusters. Yield bonus 98% in most places. Fertilized 100%. I think this is its third month right now, so we should be able to harvest this in about 3 months. But we'll be planting tomorrow over here in this field, which will be March. So we want to be ready for that. The question is, what else are we going to do with our day? There's no contracts available, so we can't do that, which leaves us with a big gaping hole in this midwinter day. I have an idea, and I'll talk about it in a little while. But first, let's get our tractor going here, and let's get the fertilizer hooked up, and let's get busy. So I'll get back as soon as we get it all hooked up. All right, we are underway, spreading fertilizer out on our soon-to-be planted field. I think we're going with oats on this one tomorrow, so I'm excited for that. So here's my idea. We have $200,000, and one of the big goals we want to do is to be able to save up for another tractor. We need a second tractor, and ideally I'd like that tractor to be a big tractor so that we can pull heavier equipment, level up our plow, level up all these kinds of things, just be able to do stuff better while we're out here. So that, because right now it is very challenging for us in many places to kind of, I'm gonna go this way, very challenging for us to kind of pull a bigger plow. We just don't have the horsepower on this tractor to do it. That would allow us also to hire workers. So that's got to be kind of our priority. But I was looking across the street nearby to us is a plot of forest land, and it's only $40,000 to buy it. I know, that's really cheap, right? So I looked, and there is like a log transporting and crane thing that we could buy for $40,000. So for $80,000, we could go out and we could basically start and test out forestry for a day on the other side of the street. If it doesn't work out, we can kind of sell it. I think I can sell the land back. I don't know how much we make by selling land back. We could sell the land back and certainly sell probably the forester crane, but I'll probably just keep it for later. But that would allow us to test out some forestry and maybe we'd spend $80,000 for the land. Maybe could we make $10,000 today using forestry, kind of cutting down trees and stuff like that, and then sell the land back? That's one thought I had. The other thought I had was to buy that plot of land that is $90,000 right across from us. Sorry, $109,000. And just see what we might do with that. How do we do with this, by the way? I am so bad at fertilizing. Okay, so that's interesting. I put all that fertilizer down in those 2 rows, but it doesn't show up as being fertilized. So maybe but down here in this little corner down here, it does. But we fertilized it yesterday. Maybe something has to happen and you can't just fertilize it 2 days in a row like that. But why would this one be double fertilized then? So I guess that completely throws our plans out for the day. The only thing I can think perhaps is that maybe because we did it within 24 hours, it didn't register. So maybe if we came back in the afternoon and tried it again, it might work. So maybe I'll give that a shot. But in the meantime, check this out. I was looking down here at the store downtown, and for forestry equipment, they have this thing right here. And it says it moves logs. It's got a little crane, so I think we can pick up the logs, then we drop them back in here, and then I think we can just pull it with our tractor and take it to the wood chipper place or the mill there and just sell it. And I thought it was $40,000, but this cheapest one is only $19,000. And then look over here. If I show you this is where it gets really cool. Here is our farm right now, plots 29 and 27. But if we look over here, right here, and we look at farmland, this right here is a plot of land literally across the street from us, $37,800. It actually has gone down. So for less than 60,000, we can try our hand at forestry and basically kind of just pull all the trees out of this place. I walked around there last night after I said goodnight to everybody and just kind of took my flashlight and walked around. There's a pretty decent amount of trees in there. So certainly we could cut a few of them down. And I think we could either turn it into farmland, perhaps. It's kind of hilly, or just sell it back maybe. So I was thinking we'll just go do that. Let's do it. We have nothing else to do today. So we're going to buy this for 37,000. Yes. And then let's go to the store. We're just making stuff up as we go along. We're going to try our hand at forestry. We're going to buy this thing here. I could lease it, but no, let's just buy it. Okay, because it's only 20,000. All right, so we're down to 142,000. And let's go downtown now and get the equipment, come back out here and see if we can try our hand at forestry. So this land is basically straight in front of us here. It's just kind of, all the cars don't stop now because the log's not in the way. It's basically right up in here. So it's just got all these trees up in here. We can go cut them all down. Basically strip forestry kind of thing. We'll see when we get downtown. Okay, so I just spotted that trampoline over there. And I have to believe if there is those Sasquatch coins. No, I thought there'd be one on this. Maybe they just aren't on private property. What about over here on the little kid swing sets? This isn't creepy at all. Just walking into people's houses and checking their back porches and stuff like that for little Sasquatch coins. But nope, looks like they might only be in private property. Now, our farming consultant was saying there is a way to check to see how many Sasquatch coins we've got altogether. I'll have to figure that out. I haven't tried it yet, but that would be kind of nice. I did get 2 more too after we said goodnight last night. I went over to the mill where we sold our sorghum and was able to find 2 of them over there. So we picked up another $1,000 in Sasquatch coins. All right, I think, whoops, left here. Our plow thing, there it is. Our forestry equipment is right here. Boy, they deliver this stuff fast. We can also pick up the front weight for our tractor too. I'll get this put on and then we will see you. Okay, this thing looks downright handy. Now, the only thing is I have no idea how to operate it. See when we get out to our new forest. You know, while we're out here, I think it probably makes sense to just check out this utility department place, see if they have any Sasquatch coins. We could beat this guy to it. He's going for it, buddy. Nope. Nope, nope, not you. Us. You're not going to find it. We're here first. I don't see any, though. We're going to look around, see if we see anything. Oh, the guy walked right... Look at that. He just walked right by it, and he missed it. It's right here. Good find. No kidding. Yeah. All right. It gives us $500. It's not a profitless day. We've spent, what, 60,000 almost? I'm going to go check out some of these other buildings. Yeah, you think there's one back here, don't you? But we're going to find it first. Ha ha ha! Nice. Good find. $1,000. Okay, we're burning daylight. Let's get out of here. We found 2, buddy. How many did you find? Yeah. See ya. So I think the land we bought is this land right in here. Which means to me, I think we can start just cutting stuff down right here and dropping it into the woods and then pulling it out. It's the land that's, if I look on the map, it's right opposite. Oh, we're right at the edge of it. It doesn't go very wide. So it's kind of behind us here, right in here. So we can start cutting stuff down here. Let's try it out. See, because now it's probably going to let us cut our own trees, right? So I think this is one of our trees now. Rotate. Yep. Can we do that? Oh, look at that. Yeah. We can cut it down. It's going to let us cut it down. I want to get down lower. Yep. Boom. It's our first tree. All right. Now, I think maybe we want to strip this down or something. I'm going to get good at this. So I'll mess around with this for a while. We'll start cutting down some wood.
Side to side front here. Then we've looked at the bio baler. The bio baler WD55. We've looked at the Anderson M160 log trailer, the Anderson A700 and the A950 feed mixer. And that brings us.
So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been playing around with this thing. It only took me about an hour and a half to get this one. We can move a little bit, I think. This one I could pick up by hand, actually. But oh, that's not what I wanted that to fall. I wonder if that damaged our tractor. I think it was going to fall the other way. 7% damage. It seems to have survived okay. How about this thing? No damage. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't want the tree to fall on the tractor, but that does make it closer to get it on the back. Okay, so we're making progress here. Definitely learning a lot as we sort this out here. Oh, it fell across the road. Okay, we better clean this mess up. It's going to take a while. All right. I'd say we're doing a bang-up job here at logging so far. I'm not sure this is going to be the most profitable adventure for us, but I better get cleaning this thing up, that's for sure. See if we can... Can I cut that? I can't cut that. I'll have to get up on top of the tractor here, I think. Can I do it from up here? Yeah, there we go. So that right there. So we'll get this sorted out. It didn't actually damage the tractor very much, which was fortunate. I thought it would damage it quite a bit, but it didn't. Cut right there. It's only 7% damage on the tractor. And I think that's actually going to make it pretty easy to get this stuff in. So yeah, we're doing okay. I mean, we're learning a lot, is what I would say, right? Not allowed to cut this tree. Why not? It's our tree. Yes, it is. You can cut this tree. Get away from me. Can I not cut the tree in the road because it fell on the road? Is it not ours? Yeah, it's ours. There we go. We're doing fine. I'm not allowed to cut this tree? You're kidding me, right? It's our tree. Just because it fell on the road doesn't mean it's there. Does this just stay this way then? Forever? I hope we don't have to drive. I wonder what's up there. Well, I guess we won't ever buy a field up there. But it's my tree, people. Can I cut? That's it? So we can cut it if it's on land, but if the tree falls on public land, it's not our tree, and we can't cut it. Okay, well, that takes care of that problem. Hopefully, what's on the map? Do we ever need anything up there? I wonder how long it's going to sit there for. Field 30 would be nice to own, but I guess we can go around it. Yeah, okay. So let's see if I can figure out this arm and get this thing. Does this work? So we start the engine first. Yep. So many little details here. Alrighty. We got this down though. Watch this. Okay, so we're going to come up over here, get on this thing, and then we're going to move the crane arm. See, look at this. And I can move it up. There's a way to move this up too. Yeah, like that. Then I can move this like this. Where am I going? This way. And then it goes down. Nope. Yeah, we'll be back in a little while here. It's going to take us a little bit. Open it up. Yeah, look at that. We did it. We put one in there. That one actually didn't take a couple hours. I have no idea what we're going to do about that tree. Okay, anyway, not our problem. They won't let us cut it, even though it's our tree. Not much I can do about that. Swing it over here. Put it down. And then open it up. Actually, let's, yeah, open it up. And then pick it up. Look at that. We're doing pretty well. Okay, let's get these other two over here. Oh, look at that. We're doing so well. It's only taken us like 4 hours. Alrighty, well, we've done, I think, a bang-up job here. We have like 5 big logs in there, and this one might be a little bit problematic. Can I move it? Can I undo the straps then? Well, hopefully that won't create a problem. But yeah, so I can't cut this tree because the game doesn't think it's ours anymore because it fell on public property. So I don't quite know how I'm going to move it. I'm going to take these down to the store and see if we can sell them. Then come back and see if I can get the crane and pull this off the road, maybe? Maybe that would help. But yeah, the game doesn't think we own it. So when we try to cut it, it won't let me cut it. You're not allowed to cut this tree. Sorry, guys. Not much I can do about it. So let's get out of here. Well, I'd say our logging career is off to a bang-up start. All right, so we are at the logging, the sawmill here, and let's see how much we get on our first. Can we sell the wood here? Let's get that up. Sell wood. How much are we going to get for this log? I'm hoping it's at least $1,000 bucks. 1,782 bucks, and that's just from one tree. That's pretty good. That is actually amazing. Oops, I don't want to be here. I want to be in the tractor. There we go. That's pretty good. So our dreams of making $60,000 back today in forestry are probably not going to be realized. But we do have a way to make a little bit of cash when we need cash. And I think we'll get faster and hopefully not block up traffic in the whole town ever again. But I got to go back and see if we can solve the problem of the tree in the road that we can't cut down. All right, so the cars vanished while we were gone, but now they're getting stuck again. I'm going to come over. I wonder if I can get it from over on this side. And see if we can use this crane thing to pull it off the road a little bit and then cut it up. No, we have to pull it on the other side, right? Because it's not ours. So we have to pull it onto our land. So we have to pull it over here. Let's see if this works. Can I get right, like, here? Right? And now if we get out, can I get in this crane thing here? Swing it over. I think that's too far away, maybe? We gotta get closer. I think we gotta get closer. But we got that. This is a plan. Alrighty. I got it around it. Now the question is, can I pull it? I can pull it this way. Look at that. Okay. It's not... It's going to take a while because I'll have to cut it piece by piece. But I wonder if it'll now let us cut a chunk of this off. Right? You're not allowed to cut this... Yes, we are. Right here. Yeah, look at that. See? We can cut it as long as it's not on the road. Right? Right there. It's going to let us cut it. Nice! Sweet. Okay, this will only take us about a whole day. But we're making progress here. Alright, I chucked the whole thing over here. And now I think I got it where we can cut it. Yes, I can cut this tree. It's on my land. See? Told you. Right there. Perfect. Okay, now we just got to cut this up and we can, all the cars can go home. We're doing really well here. Just cut right there. Just got the cheat tree all chopped up and we just got to pick it up. And we got it in there. We've only held up traffic for about 3 hours. But I'm actually getting not like, I'm not like totally horrible at this thing anymore. I mean, I still have a lot to learn, but it's getting better. See? That wasn't too bad. Look at that. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing with this. All right, so it's all cleared off. I think I might try to drop one a different way now. I want this tree, though. That's a big tree. But maybe I don't know. Maybe it's kind of risky to cut them. I thought if I cut it this way, it's going to fall to the left. Let's try it. I think that was right. I thought that was right. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Why doesn't it fall? I think it's going to fall back onto the road, right? That's not what's supposed to happen. I feel like this is... No, wait. I'm going to try it the other way. That way. There we go. Perfect. Now we're a better lumberjack. Okay, let's throw this over here. Let's get this one cut up. We're going to get one more cut up. It's about noontime now. It's time for lunch. Oh, I think it fell onto the neighbor's property, so I can't cut it now again. Because this is our land. Maybe. Okay, so we cut a tree and it fell, but it fell onto the other property. So now I hooked up the little crane here, and we can cut part of it anyway because it's on our land. So like that much, maybe? All right, that's progress. Can we cut this part? Really? This isn't on our land? Yes, it is. That's our land. Must go like in a line like this. And I'm stuck around this tree. Can I cut this tree? No? Okay. Well, let's get this piece chucked on. Then I think we can go that way, maybe. Maybe we can just drive this way with it. Let's try this. Okay. Boy, this forestry is unexpectedly hard here. Can I go that way? There we go. Oh, I dropped it. But that might be progress, because maybe we can cut more of it now. Cut this part. Yeah, this is on our land. All right, we're making good progress now. All right, another couple hours, another bit of wood there. Obviously not very fast at it yet, and it's slow work. So I'm not really sure it's going to be all that profitable. I expect this is probably another $1,500 worth of lumber. But I'm getting better at the machine, and I feel like we really don't have too much else to do now. So it's nice to be able to kind of go out and do that. And maybe we'll make $3,000 today, pulling wood out of there. I'm not sure. I might do one more load. I mean, it doesn't help that we dropped the first tree on the tractor and then across the road and had to pull it off. And it takes a while to figure out how to use it. But I'm starting to get a little bit faster with the crane thing. So it's not... it's awkward now. Before it was terrible, but I'd say now it's just like terribly awkward. So it's getting better. And I could see with a bigger... This is such a little tiny log thing. But I think with a bigger crane and a bigger log thing, we could pick up bigger logs. We could probably really start to make some money there. So we'll drop one more load off, and then I think we'll probably do one more load. And then I might go try to fertilize a little bit more, see if 24 hours later will allow us to do that. All right. Another load of wood. Let's see what we get for this one. Sell wood. Gone. 2,229. So we've made about $4,000 today. That's not too bad, considering we have no idea what we're doing. We dropped trees on the road and on our tractor on the other person's land. Had to pull them over. So, yeah, I think, we make some inroads in the woods. Do one more load here. So we can pick up $6,000. Maybe we could pay for almost a third of this little crane thing today. So I started cutting down an oak tree here, which we can see in the back. This thing is massive. I could only fit 2 in the back, but I'm wondering how much money it's going to bring. Whether it's going to bring more money than pine, for one thing. So let's give it a shot here. Those things were massive and huge. Let's see if they get us more money here. We gotta get closer. Oop, what did we get? 2,272, exactly the same time, but it was only 2 logs. Whoops, not there. So all in all, yeah, it's 4 o'clock and we made about $6,000 today. That's not very profitable, but I think we learned a lot, and education is expensive. So the value of education that we got today is pretty high. We're much better at using this little yellow crane thing, and those skills are going to translate to bigger cranes and bigger things. So yeah, I'd say we got $6,000 worth of wood we paid for, we got here, but we probably got a good $20,000 worth of education. And we spent $19,000 for this crane, and we probably got $6,000 back income from it already. So that's just one day we made a third of its value there. And this is the baby one too. So I think, we get a bigger one with more kind of bigger crane. We can take bigger logs and all that kind of stuff. I think then we're going to be in good shape. So yeah, I think, learning wise, I think this is a pretty good day. We didn't make a ton of money, I guess, but it is what it is. So I do confess I don't quite think this works quite right. Like, I'm getting better at picking these things up and stuff, but like, if I pick this log up here and raise it up and then swing it over here, this open space, it's like it won't go in it. It's like there's something there, but there's nothing there except those logs. So when I try to let go of it, like that, it falls over and out. It's like there's something that's preventing it from going inside, but there's, like if I get out, I should be able to just hop up in here. There's nothing in here, which is, or there is something there, but it's just, it was doing the same thing even without those logs. It's like these logs will fit in fine, but a big log coming down from the top won't fit in. I can't pick these up because they're too heavy. It makes it just really kind of weird because it feels like I'm trying to load it, but it won't go in. It's like, it's almost like it's just broken for whatever reason, which is hard because I cut down these trees. I did a good job. I'm starting to get a better hang of the chainsaw. This is the 4th load, by the way, but it's just not loading them in there for whatever reason. So I'm not quite sure how to solve it if it doesn't quite work. But let me try one more time with a different size log. Swing around here and pick it up. Yeah, this is just wonky. It just, like, look at that. It's just kind of floats in space and stuff. And whoops, we're going to tip over. Pull it back. Like, I can get it right over, but it's not even, it doesn't, if I open it up, it drops kind of in, but it's just like floating in the air. It's weird. I don't quite get, it doesn't seem to just, it seems buggy or just doesn't, like it's hard enough to work this thing, but it seems like it's, this one they can grab, it's light enough. It just seems like it doesn't work properly compared to, like the log just, it's almost like there's some, like a mass in there that's preventing the logs from going inside the thing. But I don't quite know, like that, like what, what do you do with that? I guess I'll try to drive it and sell it, but it just seems like it's not very good. I hate to say it. It's the first thing I've seen in the game that just feels like it doesn't work right. I guess we'll try that because it looks like, it almost like it feels like there's something else in there, but there's nothing there. So anyway, we'll take this down and sell this stuff, and then I think we'll call it a day. I'm a little bit, yeah, discouraged by the forestry thing here. I mean, I can operate the crane fairly well now. I mean, not good, but like it's not horrible, but it just, the loading process and the registering of something being loaded just feels like it doesn't quite work right. So if you know anything, because look at that. I mean, that's, it's like it thinks there's something else in there, but there's nothing else in there. Anyway, we'll go sell this, and it's 6:30, and the sun's going down in the south, so I think we're running with the deer here. It's kind of cool. Alrighty, we're here at the sawmill for the 4th time today. Let us sell our wood and see if that clears it up here. There we go. 1,814. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. Unfastened tension belt. Maybe it was the tension belts that I had that were screwing it up. It just felt they were in there or something. So maybe that's something you have to undo. I don't know. If you know anything about that, why it might work like that, because it just seemed like the wood couldn't go into an empty space, which was weird. So that was odd. But anyway, 7 o'clock. Let's head back home and check our finances. All right, we'll drop our little log unloader under that. I think that'd be a good little side hobby. And I did check to see. We paid $37,000 for that plot of land, and we can sell it back for $37,000. So that it's not going to necessarily be a loss on the land, and that logger only cost us $19,000. And I think we've made like 12 or so back on it. So altogether, that's not it's. I don't think we're really going to lose. I think we'll make money on it eventually, especially I think as we can mess around with just kind of trying some logs and stuff like that. I'm so excited to sleep in our house. But that brings us to the end today. Let's take a look at our finances. I want to check this field too. So considering we started out trying to do an experiment, we bought that wood cutter, or the crane there for $19,000. We spent $38,000 on the land, some running costs and things like that. But we made $8,000 here selling wood and another $1,000 on geocaching coins. So we're only down roughly $48,000 for the day, and we can get back at least 37,000 of that by reselling the land. So we're minus 10,000 pretty much on the wood crane there. But I think, you know, we can run over there and we got a little bit of time and pick up some of the wood I cut and stuff like that. And I think eventually we'll make that money back. And then perhaps even, I'm not sure I want to go into the logging until I can figure out what's going on with why that's not loading up correctly. That just seemed kind of weird. I don't think it would be something that would be very efficient to do in the long run. And I think we're going to make more money farming, but I would like to explore logging too. So it'd probably be something to kind of lean into a little bit more as we go forward. 150,000 left in the bank though. And tomorrow is our big day because tomorrow we are going to be planting up here. It's March. If we look at the calendar here, it is February. Now it's going to be March. We're going to plant our oats up in the northern field, and we should be able to plant them and then fertilize them and get them all in the ground. So we'll get the seeder going tomorrow and we'll get the oats going in the ground. I'm excited to plant our second crop. And then we probably look for, if we can get that done in half the day, I think the next thing will be to look for some kind of a contract. I wonder if there's any contracts available. Nope, not at the moment. But I bet maybe as March comes around, there will be. 7:30 at night. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll put a link to the March episode as we hit springtime and we will start planting. Our wheat too is getting closer here to 98% yield. That looks pretty good. Oh, I should turn the lights off on this thing too. Here we go. Now it's time for bed. Don't want to burn the battery down. Night everybody. See you tomorrow. Take care.